Good day, Ma'am Jana Ang. I am Junilin Sagilan and I am BE 30 International Business and Trade. So for today, I will discuss about internalization stages. So this is five internationalization stages. So the first one is domestic company, internalization company, multinationalization company, global company, transnational company. So the first one is domestic company. Domestic company refers to a company that is incorporated and conduct business affairs in its own country. Example, a grocery store that sells food and household items to consumer. It is local community, a law firm that offer legal services to clients in each state, and manufactured company that products goods for sales in each country. So disadvantage and advantage. So disadvantage is predicting cyclical changes usually finds to be easier in domestic business and environment. So advantages is offers the tax advantages. Domestic corporation enjoy the tax breaks and deduction for meeting certain criteria. So the next is internalization company. Internalization company has business outside the original country where it is located. This business could include foreign assets such as factories or even have foreign influence. So the example that is according to the International Business University, Apple is a worldwide manufacturer, developer, and seller of software streaming and internet services with headquarters in the US. After oversupplying the American market, Apple launched its first facility outside the United States in Tokyo, Japan. So, disadvantage and advantage. First one is a disadvantage. On the other hand, it can present risks such as language barriers, cultural difference, and comply regulation. Advantages is on the other hand, international track can provide access to new markets, increase profits, and access to new technologies. So the multinational company is usually a large corporation incorporated in one country which produces or sells goods or services in various countries. So, example, multinational company makes across all sectors including automobiles, retail, food, soft drinks, coffee, technology, and etc. Some examples of multinational company are Coca-Cola and Unilever, Pepsi, Starbucks, McDonald's, BMW, Suzuki, Samsung, and etc. Advantages and disadvantages. It will help in increasing the trade of the nation. So, number two, it will help in improving the economy of a nation. So, the number three, it will increase employment opportunity for the people of a nation. So, disadvantages, it could pose a threat to small and local businesses. So, the number two, due to lack of stringent labor laws, the employees could be exploited. So, global company. Global company is one operates in at least one country other than its home country. Realistically, expanding to one additional country is a major success for global company. For example, there are other global companies such as the Hilton and Hyatt Hotels, Adobe, Cisco, 3M, Versanto, and American Express. So advantages. Advantages goes savings, internalization, recruitment. specific market opportunities, and the spreading of risk. So this advantage for world economies include possible monopolization, structural unemployment, interdependence, and tax avoidance. So the lastly is transnational company. Transnational company is an enterprise that is involved with the international production of goods or services for foreign investments or income and asset management in more than one country. So example that are Nestle, Amazon, Apple. So this advantage, often the jobs are highly skilled, and so the company brings in their own people to do them. Also, technologies natures to many of this company means that there aren't as many jobs as there might have been. So advantage is they create jobs for the local population. So that's are the internalization stages. Thank you and God bless.